students, today we have to discuss the topic properties of division of integers. We have to discuss the properties of division of integers. We already discussed about the division and there is some properties. First is division is not closure for integers. We discussed about the products and addition, subtraction, multiplication. But here division is not closure for integer. That means when we divide two integers, the answer may or may not be an integer. It is not sure about the result. For example, we have to check minus 8 divided by minus 4. The answer is 2. It is an integer. Okay, it is an integer. But in the case of minus 4 divided by minus 8, what is the answer? Just check it. Minus 4 divided by minus 8 is equal to, just divide like this. We can write this term as minus 2 divided by minus 4. We can cancel these minus, then we get 2 by 4, that's equal to 1 by 2 is equal to 0.5. It is not an integer. 0.5 is not an integer. So it is not an integer. 1 by 2 is not an integer. That is the property. Division is not closure for integers. We may or may not get an integer, or it may be another point values. Okay. Then how we get this 0.5? Just divide minus 4 divided by 8 like this. Minus 4 minus 8. Just cancel these negative signs because numerator and denominator have signs. So they cancels. So 4 by 8 we can do like this. Is there any 4? Is there how many 8s are there in 4? How many 8s are there in 4? No. So we can add 0 and we just put a point value and then a 0 here. Then 40. How many 8s are there in 40? There are 5 8s. So 5 8 is equal to 40. Answer is 0.5. That is the method to find division. That is the method to find this 0.5. It is not an integer, it's a point value. That is why we say that division is not closure for integers. We can do several examples. That is 20 by 5. What is the answer? This 4. And it is an integer. Then another example. 4 by 3. What is the answer of 4 by 3? Okay, 4 by 3. That means how many 3's are there in 4? So 1 and 1 3 is 3. Answer is ball is 1. Then add a point here and just add 0 here and then here it is 10. So how many 3 in 10? How many 3's are there in 10? So 3. Then 3 is 3. Then it continues. That means the answer is 1.3333, etc. Answer is 1.33. It is not an integer. It is not an integer. Okay, then another example. 100 by 10. What is the answer? Answer is 10. It's an integer. Okay. It is an integer. So we may or may not get answer as integer. When we divide the numbers, then the answer may not sure that it will be an integer. So division is not closure for integers. Next property, the second property is division is not commutative. In the case of addition, subtraction, multiplication, it is commutative. But here, division is not commutative. That means, if we consider a and b are two integers, then a by b is not equal to b by a. Okay, for example, uh, 10 divided by 5 is not equal to 5 divided by 10. 10 divided by 5 is equal to 10 by 5 equal to 2. Okay, then 5 by 10. 5 by 10. How many tens are there in 5? No. So 0 point, then add 50. How many tens are there in 55? So answer is 0.5 or 5 by 10. So 5 by 10 is 0.5 and 10 by 2, 10 by 5 is 2. They are not equal. Okay, they are not equal. That means division is not commutative. Okay, how will you get 10 by 5 as 2? Just do it. 10 divided by 5. How many 5s are there in 10? 2. Okay, so 2, 5 equals 10 and 3. There is a method of division. Just remember the complete division, and we have to do some another example. Just write this. Example 2. 100 divided by 50 is not equal to 50 divided by 100. That means we can also write this term as like this. These are similar. 100 divided by 50 is not equal to 50 divided by 100. What are the answers of these separate questions? 100 divided by 50. 100 divided by 50. This answer 0, 0 cancel, 10 by 5. The previous answer 2. But here 50 divided by 100, 0, 0 cancel, 5 by 10 is equal to 1 by 2 is equal to 0.5. Okay, so these are not equal. That is why division is not commutative. That is a property. The next property, 0 divided by an integer is 0 and an integer divided by 0 is meaningless. Okay, it's a property you have to study it. For example, 0 divided by an integer. 0 divided by 1 is 0. The answer is 0. So 0 divided by any integer. 0 divided by 8 is equal to 0. 0 divided by 100 is equal to 0. 0 divided by 99 is equal to 0. 0 divided by any integer is equal to 0. That's the property. Then an integer divided by 0 is meaningless. That is not defined. 1 divided by 0 is not defined. We may also write the answer as infinity. Okay, infinity. Or not defined. Okay. So 1 by or any integer divided by 0 is not defined in mathematics. So it is meaningless. So any integer divided by 0, 100 divided by 0 is not defined. Okay, there is a property. Then any integer divided by 1 gives the same number itself. That is the next property. Any integer divided by 1 gives the same number itself. A divided by 1 is equal to A. Then 100 divided by 1 is equal to 100. 99 divided by 1 is equal to 99. So any integer divided by 1 gives the same number itself. That is another property of division. Then the next property, any integer divided by -1 does not give the same number itself. For example, any integer, that means 100, divided by -1 is not equal to 100, but it is equal to -100. Okay, we does not give the same number, same value does not give. That means a divided by -1 is equal to -a, not equal to a. We cannot get the same answer. Okay, it gives the negative multiplied answer. Okay, then the last property of division is not associative. Division is not associative. Just listen here. We already studied the associative property. That means associativity means A divided by B divided by C is equal to A divided by B divided by C. But it is not satisfied for division. That means A divided by B divided by C is does not equal to A divided by B divided by C. Okay, A divided by B divided by C. It does not equal. That is, division is not associated. Just listen, as an example. We have to find the answer. -60 divided by 4 divided by 2 is equal or not. We have to check it. It is not equal to -60 divided by 4 divided by -2. We have to check it. We have to solve this term separately and also this term separately. So -60 divided by 4 divided by -2 is equal to what? -60 divided by 4 is equal to what? Here minus and here it is positive. So answer will be negative 16 divided by 4. What's the answer? 16 divided by 4 is equal to 4. So -4 divided by -2. -4 divided by -2. What's the answer? Is equal to minus cancels and 4 by 2. That's equal to 2. So here the answer is 2, and on the RHS, it is LHS left hand side, and it is RHS is equal to -16 divided by 4 divided by -2. What is the answer? -16 is here, divided by, we want to solve the brackets first. So 4 divided by -2. Here negative sign, so answer will have negative sign. 4 divided by 2. What's the answer? 2. Then -16 divided by -2. Answer is positive 16 divided by 2. That's equal to 8. So on the RHS we got 8 and the LHS we got the 2. It is not equal. 8 is not equal to 2. 2 is not equal to 8. So division is not associative. That is the property, and we finished all the properties. We have to do more problems from them. exercise questions.